Yo, Boog here for part 5 of Steins Gate, or as I like to call it, the last part of batch 1 of this visual novel Let's Play. So far, it's been pretty good. By the time this comes out, it will be 2 weeks from today's the 16th. It doesn't matter the date and time, but it'll be on a Friday when this episode comes out. I'll already have the next set of parts recorded after that, but you get the picture. Anyway, timey-wimey stuff, having a great time. Where we last left off, we met the girl at BronTube. I can't remember her name, I apologize, but we met her, she got the job, and then we went to the maid cafe and talked about a guy named John Teeter. And we also met another girl who is looking for said John Teeter, who's a time traveling guy. And some weird timey-wimey stuff is happening where the idea of a time traveler doesn't even exist with this John Teeter, and he's not being recognized, even though reportedly or supposedly he was there 10 years ago. So it's a lot of mystery, a lot of weird stuff going on. Now we just got back to our lab to initiate an experiment for part, I think, machine number 8, still subject to be named, the banana maker, the gel banana maker, and we've just connected it to our computer, and that's where we last left off. I mean, it's 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. Oh, also, please like, subscribe, and comment, as it really does help out the channel. And if you want to see more, let me know down below. Yeah, and with that being said, let's get back to it. Duh. Okay, heterochromial iritis, a condition in which eyes are different colors, a trait often found in anime and manga characters. There usually isn't a reason for the characters to be odd-eyed. It's mostly just for moe or the coolness. I apologize. It's cool. True. No way, Jose. Selfish. Besides, we made the phone wave name subject to change. That's what it was called. Together, it's our crazy machine. Oh. Okay, my bad, everyone. I had the fan playing in the background, so sorry if you heard it. That's my bad. Also really hot in my room still. 90-degree day. That's why I have a stubby nose and everything like that, because the weather has just been horrible. So hopefully it'll be better next week when the weather is a lot cooler, and maybe finally we can be at the end of summer. Why would a banana gelify? What kind of science are we dealing with here? Shredded? Oh, it's kind of like the fly. A phase transition is what occurs when a substance changes from one state of matter to another due to external conditions such as temperature or pressure. Examples include liquid to solid, freezing, liquid to gas, evaporation, ferromagnetic to paramagnetic, and the vacuum phase transition. What made it into jello? In geometry, a structure that demonstrates self-similarity in a fractal structure, the smallest portion of the structure will appear similar to the whole. Common examples of fractal structures include snowflakes and coastlines. Interesting. Okay, apparently we didn't read about an alpaca. We all know what an alpaca is. BronTube is YouTube. Chevy's a car. Komi Ma or Comic Giga Market. Otaku. In Japanese, please, a teasing phrase used on online message boards to tell an incomprehensible poster to please post comprehensibly. Singularity are predicted to exist at the center of black holes. However, since it's impossible to observe the interior of a singularity, the existence of such cannot be proven. In a black hole, the singularity is formed by the gravitational collapse of a dying star. For example, imagine a star that is over 1 million kilometers in diameter. Now imagine that entire star mass compressed into a space smaller than that of a period at the end of this sentence. Wow, small. That is a singularity. Wiki, we all know what Wiki is. And then X6800 is a 16-bit PC sold in Japan in the late 1980s. In particular, its peculiar twin tower case was dubbed Manhattan shaped. Ooh, twin tower PC. Interesting. Man, they're just coming in with tips. An example of a fractal structure. To visualize this, take a cube and do the following. For each side of the cube, cut a square hole in the center with 1/9 of the area face. Each side now has 8 squares. For each of these 8 squares, cut a new hole with 1/9 and then repeat infinite number of times. The result is a sponge-like structure whose surface area approaches infinity as its volume approaches 0.
Bananaにフラクタル図形の穴をナノレベルで無限に開けていったような感じ。
Did we really look at this? Because I don't remember doing that.
なんかやばくね？何が起きてるんだろ
う？俺には一つ仮説がある。
Potassium. Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. Daru gulps, waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジの電磁波の影響という仮説だ。
Oh my gosh, I'm a genius.
え？それってどういう？
It was microwaved.
俺の推測が正しければ、電話レンジ過去仮はとんでもない殺傷兵器になりうる。軍事に転用すれば、戦争の歴史が塗り替わるだろう。
Our first actual weapon we made. We can jellify everyone. I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear. Ring ring banana phone. I should have made that joke way earlier. I can't believe I just got that now.
いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。グランドジャッジメントは近いのだとな。
If anyone knows that, I guess you're on OG YouTube, right?
すべてはシュタインズゲートの意志であり、人類はそれに抗うことはできん。L、プサイ、カングルー。
Okay.
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつーの。接続終わったぜ。
I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose powers and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave name subject to change is now an indecipherable mess of wires. All we did was hook it up to a computer, yet it turned out like something MacGyver would put together, a crazy artist. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer's brain.
で、どうする？
You got mail. From Ferris. Okay, so that was it after all, yeah. The holders of the original sin, also known as the prophets, yeah. Amongst them is a girl known as the fallen angel, who accepted chaos, yeah. I attached a picture of her face, so remember it well, yeah. Oh, and before I forget, looking at the picture without protection will cause divine eye to activate. Original sin. Excitation mode 6666. Compulsory receptor release, which will annihilate you at the subatomical level, so be careful. You know what? It sounds fun to have a person like her around to just feed into delusions that you make up and come up with clever things back and forth. I see why Daru likes her. Can we see the attachment? Oh. Interesting. And I don't think we can reply to that, just the attachment. Oh, we got more wallpapers now. We can have Upa. We can have Metal Upa. You know what? It's going to show how rad we are. We can have her as our background. Dun dun dun.
バナナは用意してある。
One banana at a time. Just before I left McQueen Yan Squared, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas with her money. She's too nice for her own good, or maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. By now, you'd think she'd know that if I buy bananas, I'm going to experiment on them. Also, a completely random side note. I don't know if you guys care or not. I was made aware today that bananas were gotten for this household, so I'm very excited about it. So, we like bananas here. Great for muscle recovery too. And so I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave, name subject to change.
丸々使うとまた眉毛がしょんぼりしちゃうんじゃね？それ眉毛のお金で買ってきたんだろ？
She's part of the team.
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし、一本でいいよ一本で。
For science. Dara retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch, and sticks it back inside the phone wave, name subject to change.
実験に金をケチるようでは世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
True.
作り変えたいと思ってんのはオカリンだけだって。
He lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What would Ferris say? Maybe we need to bring her along and be like, you know what? Daru, what's that, Ferris? Oh, you want Daru to do this? That's what we should do.
ほら、早く携帯からタイマー入力よろ。
Right now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Banana phone. Right now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Right now, where did I put my phone? I'm having a stroke again. Phone. Right now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Right now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Right now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Right now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Right now, where did I put my phone? Oh my gosh, I'm stroking out. Right now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Right now, where did I put my phone? Am I an idiot? Am I just not pulling it up? Like, what's going on? Do I have to pull it up when that happens? And would it just keep going over and over again? I just do that for the next 40 minutes. Ring. Call complete. Instant access.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
The Mayushi guidance system. Also, again, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I think for October, if I like playing visual novels, I'm definitely probably going to play Higurashi. As long as it's somewhat... Well, since I'm not streaming it, I can probably record it and then cover the gory scenes or whatever. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know down below.
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。
はい。
シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。
眉シガイダンスにスキップ機能をつけておくんだった。待たされるとイライラする。
Huh.
例えば1分なら
Okay, we're gonna skip this part because we know it's finally over. Okay, entering 120. 1, 2, 0. Complete. The turntable inside the phone wave, name subject to change, begins to spin backward.
2分は結構長いんだよな。
True. It doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had the timer set for 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function or whatever it was, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we have experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
でもさ、マジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか？
While still looking bored, Doer finally gets to this discussion at hand.
お前は電話レンジカッコ仮の中に入ってチンされたことがあるのか？
そもそも入れない罠。
Your hand can.
つうか、電磁波の影響ってソースは？
あえて言うならば、マッドサイエンティストとしての勘だ。
Perfect.
根拠なしとか。
かつてエイジさんはこう言った。 1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ、ひらめけと。
He's right. He's not wrong.
天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかった？
残念だったな。近年で
Only true scientists would know.
って広まったものだというのが常識になっているのだ。ふわ
Muhaha.
エジソンが言ったん？ひらめけって。
そう、ひらめけとだ。
I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. At least that's what the wiki said.
ゆえに天才マッドサイエンティストである俺は常にひらめ。
The banana. The phone wave subject to change rings.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
Please be frozen. It feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Daru opens the phone wave subject to change door and peeks inside.
お？
He rubs his eyes, blinks several times, then resumes staring into the microwave.
何をしている？
いや、あれ、
Is it frozen?
消えた。
消えたって何が？
We made a teleporter.
バナナが。
What is he talking about? I pushed Daru aside and look into the phone wave, named subject to change. There's no Joe Banana. There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak into the silence.
俺だ。厄介なことになった。俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
Oh no.
とんでもないものって何ぞ？
I ignore Daru's panic cry. I'm surprised too, my heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動させろ。何？政府の承認？バカか！そんなことを言ってる場合ではない。この国が吹っ飛ぶぞ。
I put my phone away after yelling.
自演をつ。
Yeah, you're scared, bro. Come on now.
うるさいフェルスのストーカー。それでバナナはどこに隠した？
You fool.
誰がストーカーだよ。
バナナを出して。手品でも披露して得意になっているつもりか。
This will not impress Ferris. We need the banana back.
隠したのはオカリンだろ？
Now, is this because only one banana was in there, or was it because no bundle was in there, or was it because we're mad scientists? Uncomfortable silence. I realize my throat is dry.
なんで消えたんだよ。
知らんがな。
Fair enough. Sorry about that.
どこに行った？バナナ。
Okay, I need you to go into the studio and cry for a banana. I take the turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana.
そうか。わかったぞ。これは電磁波兵器などではなく、テレポートが可能な電子レンジだったのだ。
Sugoi.
なんだってってそんな無茶な。
でなければこの密室からバナナが消えるはずがない。
True.
ひとまず冷静になるべきじゃね？
I mean, it seems like we made some. The Joe Banana should at least showcase that we are capable of doing stuff that's unexplainable. But then creating a machine that's a teleporter, while exciting it, shouldn't cause this type of panic, I guess.
そうだな。
We each take a deep breath. Oh, I know, I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. I reached for the bunch of bananas. Impossible. Impossible. Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave named subject to change. But now there's no sign that a banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ。どうなってんだ?
Okay, this is crazy. This is starting to panic. Daru notices too. He reaches out and touches it, but I quickly stop him.
誰よ、このラボに今バナナはいくつある？
多分このバナナだけ。
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か？
わかんねえ。そこまで確認してないし。
I think we would have noticed that. This is crazy, and it looks like this one's disappearing too.
このゲルバナ完全にくっついてるな。
No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal.
なあ、ダル。これってもしかして。
The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago, the word. I hesitate to speak it again, but I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. My head's full of question marks. I don't know what happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it, the banana that was inside the phone wave named subject to change returned instantly to its bunch. In other words, it time traveled.
テレポート
It teleported.
だったりするんじゃないか？
Uh-oh. I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge.
興味深い実験してますね。
It can't be, it's her.
誰だ？
What a horrible moment to come in. My heart just skipped a beat. I turned toward the voice in surprise and get pierced by a sharp stare. How did she find us? She has to be part of the organization.
バカだ。
He peeked the mic, that's funny.
貴様がここに。若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。そしてまたの名をザ・ゾンビ。
Okay.
マキセ・クリス。
Makise.
説明セリフオッツ。
誰がゾンビだ？誰が？
Kind of funny.
一体どういうことだ？何が目的でここへ？
あなたに会いに来たの。岡部倫太郎さん？じゃなくて、法院京馬さんだった？
At least she pronounces it right. Wait, how the hell does she know my real name? I've never spoken it in front of her.
そうか。やはり貴様。機関に所属するエージェント。
Miss Zombie.
特殊能力者だな。それならば不死であることもうなずける。
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ。橋田さん、この人何とかしてもらえませんか？
Ishida?
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われ。
So he called her here? Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Why?
誰？裏切
He sold us out for a girl. The fool! This is why 2D waifus are superior.
マキセ・クリスに弱みを握られたか？それとも色化に惑わされたか？
Did he betray Ferris? I glare at Kirisu. He's my right-hand man. How dare you?
許さんぞ。このビッチが。
落ち着け。
Kirisu's eyes flash dangerously, I think. Such intensity from an 18-year-old. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine constructed to replace the dead Kirisu. Is that it? For now, I'll do as I'm told.
この場所のことは昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。あなたの名前もね。
Crazy. That's all. The truth is kind of a letdown.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perp yesterday. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right? Probably not.
でも今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり私の予測が証明されたということ。
You fool! How dare you?
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
I must clear my name or I'll be labeled as a perv forever.
まあそのことは今はいいんです。
え、いいのか？
Perfect. That's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. But that, for now, part bothers me. Kurusu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and a good posture. Not much in the chest, though. Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daro to the corners. Can't she tell this area is off limits?
そういえばまともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めましてよろしく。
Yeah, just make yourself at home, I guess. She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
I guess she's not Japanese. Shake hands. This girl genius is asking for a handshake. We only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops.
欧米か？
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
USA, USA.
欧米か。
I look down at her slender fingers, glossy, healthy fingernails, no unnecessary nail polish. I stare, fixated. Slowly, I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heel so I can flee at a moment's notice. I lightly grab the tip of Kurusu's index finger between my thumb and index finger, then instantly let go.
ビビりすぎ。
身にまとう殺気が半端ないからな。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
俗に言わないわよ。
では忍者。
No, she knows gun fu.
言わないっつってんだろ。
Darn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too.
アメリカ育ちならばNice to meet you と
Nice to meet you. It's like that Asian guy. Do you have can I use my credit card? Non-dairy?
はや、むしろハグを求めるぐらいするべきだ。
Americans do like to hug. Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine.
どんな偏見よそれ。
Kurusu sighs. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the banana snake. The organization who's trying to kill me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone wave named subject to change. Bananas which have just exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. The bunch, one has completely jellified.
これ本当に興味深いですね。
Kurusu brings her face closer to get a good look.
ピンセットあります？
ない。
そう。
And then Kurusu stabs the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She just touches it. That's crazy. She buries her beautiful fingertips knuckle deep into a slimy banana.
何をする？希少な実験データを。
グズグズね。
Kurusu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. She puts that fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation. Truly a mad scientist.
まず。
She says with a straight face.
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。蘇りし者よ。
Zombie.
っているならば、バナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろう。
いりません。
そもそもあのバナナ眉のじゃん。
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか。
True.
変態のバナナ。
Daru starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What? What's wrong?
変態のバナナを食べる。 ぐずぐず。指くわえる。まずと顔をしかめる。
Looks like his cranial permit processor is overclocking.
マキセシ。今のもう一度お願いできる？できれば悔しそうな顔でよろ。
Onegaishimasu.
はい。
ほら、変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんかって。できればその後で、ああ、でも、もう付け加えてくれるとなおグッド。
What's she doing? Nope. Suddenly, Kurisu's face turns bright red.
だるよ。
Wahaha.
どうしようもないクズだし、最低の変態だが、今回ばかりはよくやったと言っておこう。
You left her speechless. Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for the maximum combo. Let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight.
それでマキセクリス、お前は今何を想像したのだ？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。
Truly evil.
さあ言え、天才少女、天才がどんな妄想をしたのかごこではないか。
Kurisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotions after all. That rules out robotic killing machine. Ah, I feel refreshed. You've got mail. Mayuri, I remember you used to go around shouting burn and stuff. Why do boys want fire powers? I think flower powers or plushy powers would be cuter, don't you? That is so stupid. Now is not the time. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always gets the job done.
あんたたち、二人とも変態だったのね。
いや
I mean, have you seen The Office? Don't admit it, you idiot.
お前に言われたくはない。
Yeah, we're not imagining bananas.
生意気な振る舞いについては謝ります。
Kurisu sighs deeply and turns back to us. Her composure has already returned.
その原因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、今は不問にする。
I wish she would stop saying for now. It's like she's gonna call the cops on me later.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、それとそっちの。
Kurisu glances at the phone wave named subject to change.
電子レンジのこと。
トップシークレットだ。あえて部外者のお前に一つだけ教えてやれるとするなら、こいつの名前は電話レンジカッコ仮だということぐらいだ。
True.
カッコ仮？何それ？
What subject? You're a genius, girl. Figure it out.
そのままの意味だ。名前はまだ仮なのだ。
名前なんてどうでもいい。
Truly not a scientist.
名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
でもさ、オカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
Daru, you simp.
それは。
She is a genius after all. She would have to be it to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written on her face. Not to mention, she's a little scary too. Suddenly, I have a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か変態チックなこと考えてる？
クリスティーナと言ったか、貴様。
誰がクリスティーナだ？一言も言ってらんわ。
Okay, that's kind of funny. Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real name.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしければ、俺と取引してもらおうか。
何よ？
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
Perfect.
ラーメン？
ラボメンだバカ者。ラボラトリーメンバ
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
ー。他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。もし破ったら貴様がむっつりスケベな変態だとサイエンス誌に告発する。
Ooh.
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
Good job, wingman.
暁には帰国するまでゲストとしてその頭脳を我がラボのために役立ててもらって結構だ。
That's fair.
偉そうに。詳しく契約書を見せて。
はい
Contract.
ここはサークルであって会社ではないのだ。
知識を提供するだけなら OK です。ただし他に変態的なオプション契約があるなら答えはノーよ。
取って食ったりしないから安心しろ。
True.
セクハラはする気？
Unknown.
しないっつの。
さっきあなたまず一つって言いましたよね。二つ目があるんでしょ？それが変態的要求の可能性が。
Whatever condition we come up with is condition 2.
二つ目の条件はこの俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
No HR department.
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこにしびれる憧れる。
ダルに言われたくない。ちなみにダルのセクハラ行為はこの件に含まれない。そっちは二人で話し合え。
Fair. Passing on liability for us, that's great.
なんだとこらふざけるな。
こちらからの要求は以上だ。この2点を飲めないのなら今すぐお引き取り願おう。さあどうする？悪くない取引だと思うがな。
あんたにとってでしょ？
I mean, it's not really bad for her either. Kurusu puts her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture.
まったくノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた口が塞がらないわ。
A neurotransmitter secreted in the brain. The correct term is norepinephrine, secreted when in an excited emotional state. That's why we love you, short for the full quote. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. Quotation from the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure, used to express awe at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness. Terminal mode is using another networked external computer terminal to operate a program that cannot be run otherwise. MacGyver is a popular TV drama that aired in America from 1985 to 1992. The protagonist MacGyver was famous for overcoming obstacles with tools fashioned from common household items.
貴様が顎関節症になろうとしたことではない。要求を飲むか飲まないか。さあ答えろクリスティーナ。
だからティーナってつけるな。私はクリス。
I like Christina better, it's easier to remember. Also works for a great code name. Christina looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later, she'll say, damn, or oh my god, or motherfucker. I don't normally swear, but it's funny to do that in this sense.
する。
いい返事だ。今この瞬間、君はラボメンナンバー004となった。歓迎しようクリスティーナ。いや、ザ・ゾンビよ。
Okay, now this is getting kind of hype. All the members are forming.
間違ってるからちゃんと呼べ。おーい。
We spend a minute staring at each other down. Kurusu the first to look away. She does so in a way that says, "Good grief."
子供ですね。
何か言ったか？天才変態少女。
ああ、もう以後変態禁止。私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないから、もう許して。
Following Code 1 or Code 2.
分かればいいのだ。では本題に入ろう。ダルよ、クリスティーナに。
ティーナも禁止。
クリス君にこれまでに我々が行った実験について説明してやりたまえ。
だが断る。
Dogashu.
Hmm.
Soka. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain it. Along the way, I also relay the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurusu, of course, but I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave, name subject to change. Kurusu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius.
やっぱり興味深いわ。
貴様の見解を聞こう。
少なくとも電磁波兵器やテレポートだっていうくだらない仮説は捨てるべきですね。
How cruel. The lady doth protest too much.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？私もこの目で見てみたいの。
Fair enough. Another banana. Without waiting for our approval, Kurusu plugs an untouched banana and sticks it in the microwave, then starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling that she's really enjoying herself. I can't put my finger on why I call it a hunch. But I mean, she is a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting?
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見てて。
俺に指図しないでもらおうか。俺はマッドサイエンティストの方を。
いいからバナナから目を離さないでください。
Okay, she's a little snippy. Dara and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyway. After missing it the first time, we're determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes.
60秒経過。何か変化は？
Nope. Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happened once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then it's proof that something's actually going on. And then Kurusu will have to admit that I, the great Hoin Kyoma, have invented humanity's first teleporter. I keep staring at the bananas in anticipation. A few moments after Kurusu report. Oh. 2 banana. A gel banana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are 2 of them on the bunch. It happened faster than the blink of an eye.
出てきた。
I'm at a loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Kurusu peeks into the microwave, stumped.
そっちはどうだった？
104秒経過した時に消えちゃった。いきなり。
Wow. She's quite flustered. I mean, how cool would this be in real life? First, just making gel bananas that are green and slimy and not just, microwave mush bananas. And then 2, it turning into a teleporter. Pretty cool. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon.
やはりテレポートなのだよ。人類史上初のな。
Kurusu quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself.
瞬間移動なんてそんなのありえるの？
Well, we witnessed something.
でも実際に移動したし信じられないけど。量子テレポートかな？いやあれは量子レベルでの話だし。
Okay, does not refer to actual teleportation. In 2004, Japanese researchers performed the first successful complete quantum leap experiment. Suppose we have twin particles, photon in this case, A and B. Because they are twins, they have the property of symmetry. If one exhibits upspin, the other will exhibit downspin. This means that observing either particle allows one to know the state of the other. This is called entanglement. The state of elementary particle photon cannot be confirmed until observed. For this experiment, we attach data C, the information we want to teleport to photon A. We are now observing photon AC. Based on the property of symmetry, we know that no matter how far away it may be, photon B will change to match, effectively becoming BC. Note that photon B has not yet been observed. It's kind of like Schrodinger's cat, right? Afterward, we send photon AC's information from A's observation equipment to B's observation equipment. Through standard transmission, now observing photon B will change it to photon BC. This process is called quantum teleportation because data C changes position instantly. However, since one step requires using standard data transmission, it is impossible for the information to exceed the speed of light. Finally, photon BC's teleported data C is actually a copy of photon AC's data, and the whereabouts of the original photon C become unknown. This point is what differentiates quantum teleportation from actual teleportation. But I refuse. A quote from the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure.
現実から目を背けるな。その目で見たものが全てだ。
She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes are like a sniper, hard and keen.
本当にテレポートなの？結論ありきで考えるのは危険よ。
ならば天才少女よ。今の現象は何だというのだ。
Fair enough.
整理しよう。バナナの房や冷凍唐揚げの時はテレポートしなかった。そうよね。
True.
例えばテレポートできるものの大きさに限度があるのかもしれん。
Fair enough.
バナナより小さいじゃない。
Also fair enough.
実験にはいつも同じ唐揚げを使っていた。ワンパック12個入りだ。
So then what would cause the change, I wonder? What is it? The constant use of the microwave, the temperature, maybe we put in the tray and then it spins the tray backwards and it was when it spun forward? I don't know. Mayuri only buys her favorite juicy chicken #1.
そうなると結構な量だよな。
塩は？塩でも実験してみたんでしょ？
Why would we do it with salt? We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened.
お皿が邪魔だったか。
もちろん皿なしの状態でもやってみたか。変化なしだった。
だったら食塩については一粒一粒を基準とした場合、小さすぎるからダメとか？
I have no idea.
とっかかりが欲しい。
Looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room looking a little annoyed.
他には電話レンジに関連することで気づいたことある？
電話レンジではなく電話レンジ過去仮だ。
True. Respect on its name.
どっちでもいいわよ、そんなの。どうなの？気づいたことあるの？ないの？
I'm trying to think. What's the connection between banana and chicken? Chicken freezes. Fruit jellifies. Maybe it's meat. Maybe it's protein. I have no idea. Kurusu's looking at Doro. Looks like she's asking him, not me. True, he should know more about the phone wave named subject to change than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it after all.
ああ、そうだ。一度こいつからすごい放電が起きたお。
何？そんな話は初耳だぞ。
オカリンがいない時だったからな。
Then why didn't you write it down?
どの程度？
この開発室が蛍光灯で照らされたように明るくなったんだよ。それが2秒くらい続いたかな。
どういう状況で起きたの？
こいつに繋いでる携帯の調整。専用のものを外して代わりに自分の携帯を接続して。
Oh.
そしたらしばらくしてビリビリ。
それはいつのことだ？
昨日の昼だよ。オカリンがドクター中町の発表会を見に行った時。
The phone caused it.
ドクター中鉢。
That's right, I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from John Teeter. Maybe the current John Teeter is actually Nakabachi.
だが待て、ダリオ、お前が言ったはずだぞ。ドクター中橋の発表会が中止になったと。
そう、その時。でもオカリンは中止にもかかわらずマユシと一緒に出かけていったろう。
Interesting. No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't canceled that way I remember it, the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's.
そういえばその時間、俺はダルにメールをした。着信しなかったのか？
メールって？
Check your phone.
昨日 ATF で見せてくれたメール？
When I nod, Kirsu comes closer.
それって確か私がその発表会で男に刺されて死んだっていう内容だったわよね。
The organization.
ああ、だがダルの携帯にはなぜか1週間以上前に届いていて。
は？あれってオカリンの嘘じゃないん？でないとタイムスタンプがおかしなことになるじゃん。
俺はいつも真実しか言わん。
True.
そこまで言うなら送信履歴を見せてやる。
I whip out my phone and call up the history. However,
ない。
not a trace of that mail remains. According to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Dr. Nakabachi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kirisu's body, panicked and fled. Radikan, that's why I sent that mail. But no matter how many times I checked, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone wave, subject to change.
なぜないんだ？俺は確かに送ったぞ。昼の1時前には。
あ、まさにその時間だよ、放電現象が起きたのは。いいともが終わる直前だったからな。
Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration, Edison would be proud. This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turned to Daru and Kirsu with a huge grin on my face.
なるほどな。そういうことだったのか。
何？
ああ、これはオカリンのいつもの癖だからあんま気にしない方がいいよ、マジで。
How rude.
俺は気づいた。気づいてしまったのだ。
I slapped the top of the phone wave, named subject to change.
俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象と放電が起きたことにはズバリ何か関係がある。
True.
うん。
Mad scientist.
で？
は？
何か関係があるのは分かった。で、何かって何？
Well, I don't know
お
yet.
前の仕事だ、クリスティーナ。
橋田さん、この人と話すの疲れる。
最初はみんなそうだよ。基本的な対策は真に受けないこと。
How mean.
そこ、俺の言動を全否定するな。
Whatever, I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery. I guess adjust your phone.
誰？放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ。
結構無茶な状態にしてたんだよな。自分の携帯を電話レンジにつなげてペケロッパで操作可能かどうかテストしてた。
I disconnect the phone plugged into the phone wave named subject to change and replace it with mine. And then I hear the door open in the lounge.
ただいまー。お腹すいた。
Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work.
唐揚げ食べようっと。ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワン。
Nice.
オカリン、バナナ買っといてくれた？ねえ、オカリン。
When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide.
あれれ？お客さん？
When she notices Kirsu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile.
マルシーです。よろ ろしくね。
This is Christina, member 4.
マキシェです。ラボメンになったみたいです。
へえ、ほんとすごい。女の子のラボメンだ。
Cosplay.
ペケロッパでどんな操作を？
さっき言った通りメールの着信設定の調整だって。遠隔操作のためのメールを受け取った時のモニタリング用でさ。だから同時に120秒の冷凍機能を使ってた。 PC からでも冷凍機能を起動できるようにしてやんだよね。昨日はそのテストもしてたんだ。
マユリ、ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジカッコ仮の中へ。
Sacrifice your chicken.
みんなも唐揚げ食べる？一個ずつならあげてもいいよ。
How sweet. With her usual ditziness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. It's just a system. I enter 120 on the keyboard and strike the enter key. The phone wave name subject to change starts up. The juicy chicken number 1 starts spinning backward on the turntable. Trusu stares hard at the phone wave name subject to change as if not to let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice. Get radiation.
放電現象が起きた時の条件は再現したはずだな。
どうだったっけ？
そこに突っ立っている助手。
私？
他に誰がいるのだ？
いつから私はあんたの助手になった？
Well, what else would you be?
いいから、俺のメールアドに何かメールを送れ。
If we reproduce the conditions correctly, then if she sends me something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave named subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kurusu, just scowls.
私、あんたのアドレス知らないわよ。
使えない助手だな。
勝手に助手にすんなと言ったろうが。
ダル、お前の携帯からメールを。
なんて？
Anything.
どうでいい？
Say chicken good.
クリスティーナは変態。これで送れ。
変態禁止って言っただろ。
じゃあ間を取ってオカリンは変態で。
My wingman fails me every single time.
この裏切り者め。
Your 2D waifus would be disappointed.
橋田さん、グッジョブ。
Good job. Kurusu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. I really don't like this.
あー、マユシーのバナナが。
It sounds like Mayuri has found the result of our latest experiment.
ゲルバナになってるよ。
Not all of them, just 2 of them.
実験に使わせてもらったの。
これマユシーのなのに。
メール送信するぜ。
はい。
マユシーさん、お金は後で払うよ。そこの法王院さんが。
なぜ俺なのだ？
もうどうしていつもマユシーの食べ物で実験するの？もしかしてこの唐揚げも実験してるのかな？
No, of course not.
そういうことだ。
It's for science.
はい送信するよ。送信ポチッとな。
Mayuri slips past me and steps up to the active phone wave named subject to change, and then she just disintegrates or something. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle.
おい待て、開けるなマユリ。
You fool! It's like that, the atomic atomizer with the chisel or whatever they're using to balance it. She just killed us all.
はや？
Goodbye. But it's too late. Blue-white light fills the room, crackling angrily like the heart of a storm. A violent sparking sound. Okay, she's alive. I grab Mayuri and pull her away from the phone wave, name subject to change.
なんかやばくね?
Maybe. Wow. Crazy. Ah, my eyes. A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. Same. Try blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kusundaru coughing.
全員怪我はないか？
なんとか。
2秒どころかもっと長い時間放電してなかった？
True. Mayuri squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers.
おかえり。
And then she's gel.
何が起きたのかな。
My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks perplexed.
大丈夫か？やけどとかしてないか？
どこも痛くないから平気だと思うけど。
Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I may be a villain, but I'm not a monster. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Ooh, well that was something. I wiped the sweat off my brow.
ちょっとこれ見て。
Cruce's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room. And what I see strikes me speechless. Zombie chicken? Oh, the large table in the center of the room is made of thick solid wood. It can't hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed the phone wave named subject to change and the X, on it. That table has been split in two as if by a woodcutter's axe. The computer and the other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor. And the microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor.
なんぞこれ、どうなって。
Man, Mr. Braun is gonna kill us.
でも床に穴を開けるほど重くはないっしょ。
放電現象だけじゃこうはならない。それ以外の現象が。
I shake off my surprise. This is no time to be standing with jaw agape. Hoya in Kiyoma. Seize the moment.
全て計算通り。
I mean, you said it wasn't gravity related. Well, checkmate. First, some maniacal laughter. Next, I tried to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately, it's still plugged into the phone wave. El Sai Kongro. I whisper the words. Words that have no meaning. Words I use simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart.
マユシの唐揚げがひどいことになってる件について。
Yeah, it's gone. Mayuri stands up and looks inside the phone wave, name subject to change. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the doors open.
黒焦げだ。まゆしの唐揚げ。
I pat Mayuri's shoulder to cheer her up.
ジューシー唐揚げナンバー1は偉大な実験の成功のため尊い犠牲となったのだ。冥福を祈ろうではないか。
True.
唐揚げのことはどうでもいい。今は電話レンジに何が起きたのか解析するのが先。
どうでもいいなんてあんまりだよ。クリスティーナちゃん。
Ch-
ちょっとそこのほーい今日どうしてくれんのよ。マユシーさんが私の名前間違えて覚えてる。
Hey, it's right.
それより換気した方がいいよ。
うるさい。黙れお前たち。
I fix everyone with an overpowering stare. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the foam wave, name subject to change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it, it still works. I bring up the list of received emails. New emails should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent me before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I wished for. I look back through my email history, and there, I find it. Oh! They did it! Time travel through a phone. Success, I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamps prove it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the same exact thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kurusu email. A mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th, and just now the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration.
全てがつながった。一連の出来事が意味する唯一無二の答え。この電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された機能の真実。それが見えた。直感というより、そう。これは確信。
教えて。なんだっていうの。
I feel my lips twist into a grin. I met Kurusu's glare head on.
まず最初に言っておこう。大発明のほとんどは何かの研究中に起こる偶然の産物であると。
True.
これをセレンディピティという。
True.
脳書きはいい。
Lame. How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point.
メールは過去へと送られた。溶けかけた唐揚げは冷凍状態に戻った。
That's why it froze. It wasn't. So wait, why does a banana gel up though? If the chicken returns frozen, you think it turned into an egg.
バナナは房へと戻った。
まさか。
Kurusu seems to get it now, as expected of my genius assistant.
そのまさかだ。
This is the choice of Steins Gate.
この電話レンジ過去仮はタイムマシンだ。
Wow. Absolute cinema. The dawn of a new day. But with that being said, we're gonna check this mail. Oh my goodness, shining finger. I guess we'll save that for next time. So we're gonna save here. And my fellow scientists, my fellow Americans, it took 6.5 hours, but we just completed chapter 1, and now we're on chapter 2. So first impressions overall, definitely continuing it. I'm committed to finishing this series. I'll start seeing the comments probably on week 3. Next week is when videos are coming out, probably in the evening time, either 6 or 9 p.m. Haven't decided yet. After that, after a week, I should start getting a feel of what you guys like and see. So hopefully eventually I'll start being able to do stuff a little bit better. And I feel bad that Steins Gate is the test series to do it on, but I mean, it's an experiment. You know, we're using science, we're using examples, and we're doing tests. So I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy the pace that it's going at. Again, it's going to be about 5 episodes a week, maybe 7 if I'm feeling motivated enough, but there are other things I want to do. But with that being said, I would really appreciate if you guys like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. Let me know what you guys like, what you want changed, what you guys think. Just let me know, just comment. It really does help. So again, with that being said, I've been Boog the Goob. Thank you for watching. May God bless you and peace.